Micro-messages are the kind of small events that occur in conversation with other people. So it's how we relate to one another, and kind of, it's almost in the definition, they're small events, they're small behaviours. In fact, they're so small we may not even be aware of them occurring. In fact, the person on the receiving end of it may not be very aware that they've happened. But they can have a huge impact in terms of our conversations with people. It's been estimated that in a 10-minute conversation there might be something like 40 to 150 micro messages that are being transmitted between the two people. We send micro messages. We can't help ourselves from sending them. It's useful to kind of look at the types of micro messages that exist, and I kind of break them down into three. There are the verbal messages that we send people. There are non-verbal messages, and the third part of it isn't so much a message. It's more about how we think about other people. So there's kind of messages in our own minds. So with the verbal behaviours, it's kind of building on somebody's idea. That's interesting. Can we take that forward? Or inviting somebody to speak. So it's actually there we are quite consciously involving or not involving people. With the non-verbal behaviours, it's actually things like our orientation. Who do we face? Who do we have our back to? Eye contact. How much eye contact do we give people? How much attention do we give to an individual? Do we give them our complete attention? Are we doing emails? Are we looking at the time? These things are very powerful in terms of how we relate to one another. And the cognitive aspect is related to how much we remember about an individual. The people who are more important to us, we remember more of their information. So we'll remember their names, for example. We will remember other information about what they're interested in. We remember information about their families. Other people, we'll find we're constantly having to ask, who are you again? And even if we don't do it kind of out loud, we walk away from the conversation thinking, who are they? And also, who do we choose to give time to? There'll be some people who are very important to us, who we will make sure that we turn up on time, if not early. There'll be other people who can think, yeah, they can wait. Now, these are messages that we send to people one way or another, even though we may not realise that we're transmitting these messages.